Commander Vox stared in disbelief as the human casually poured steaming, dark liquid into a transparent container. The human, Tom, he recalled, had invited the delegation aboard their vessel as a gesture of goodwill following first contact. What Vox witnessed now, however, made his four hearts stutter in sequence. "Would you like some?" Tom asked, extending the cup toward the alien commander. Vox's sensory appendages curled inward defensively. That is, not for consumption, surely. Tom's facial muscles contorted into what the commander recognized as amusement. It's just coffee. We drink it every day. The six warriors behind Vox collectively took a step backward, their combat exoskeletons whirring with the sudden movement. Every day, Lieutenant Krex whispered, his voice modulator crackling with distress. The substance is clearly toxic. The human delegation appeared confused by the aliens' reaction. Admiral Johnson, the gray-haired leader of the human contingent, stepped forward. "Is everything all right? It's just a morning beverage." Vox's scientific officer, Mira, had already activated her analysis equipment. Her compound eyes widened as data scrolled across her visor. "Commander," she hissed urgently, "this coffee contains a compound that matches precisely with Nixorium-12, a bioweapon our ancestors developed during the Galactic Purge." The warriors' hands instinctively moved to their weapons. "It's a stimulant," Admiral Johnson explained, noticing their alarm. "Helps us wake up. Most humans consume it daily, some multiple times per day." "Impossible," Vox stated flatly. "Nexorium-12 causes immediate neural degradation in all known sentient species. Our historical records document entire battle fleets succumbing to microgram quantities." Tom looked down at his steaming cup, then back at the aliens. "It's just caffeine. A bit of a kick, sure, but harmless." Dr. Rivera, the human xenobiologist, stepped forward with understanding dawning on her face. "Ah, I see the issue. Your species must process certain alkaloids differently. For humans, caffeine simply blocks adenosine receptors temporarily, which prevents drowsiness." The aliens remained unconvinced. "Perhaps," Admiral Johnson offered, "this is why your intelligence classified Earth as a death world." Vox's posture stiffened. "Your world is categorized as Class 12 hostile, the highest rating possible. Your atmospheric composition alone should be lethal." "Oxygen?" Dr. Rivera asked. "It's what we breathe." "Oxygen is highly corrosive," Mira interjected. "Most civilized worlds have eliminated it from their environments millennia ago." Lieutenant Krex had moved to the far corner of the chamber, as far from the coffee as possible. "And your water. Dihydrogen monoxide is a universal solvent. It erodes metals and stone." Tom couldn't suppress a chuckle. "We're literally made of water, up 60%. The revelation sent ripples of horror through the alien delegation. Warriors trained to face any threat across 1,000 worlds were now pressed against the bulkhead, their biological threat indicators flashing crimson. Admiral Johnson sighed. "Perhaps we should demonstrate." She took Tom's cup and sipped the coffee calmly. "See? Perfectly safe for humans." Vox watched in stunned silence as the human consumed what his species considered a weapon of mass destruction. His analytical mind raced through the implications. If humans could not only survive but thrive on substances that would exterminate his kind, what did that mean for the balance of power in the galaxy? Dr. Rivera, sensing the tension, tried a different approach. "Commander Vox, I believe this misunderstanding highlights why cultural exchange is so important. Your bodies evolve under completely different conditions than ours." Mira had cautiously approached the coffee machine, her scientific curiosity overcoming fear. "Fascinating adaptation. Your species evolved on a world that would kill most sentient life within minutes. You drink neurotoxins for pleasure and breathe corrosive gas." "When you put it that way," Tom remarked, "we do sound pretty metal." The Admiral shot him a warning glance before addressing Vox. "Commander, I assure you we mean no harm, but this revelation might explain why our attempts at communication were met with such caution." Vox's tactical training kicked in. These humans weren't just citizens of a death world, they were death world conquerors. They had mastered an environment that would kill his strongest warriors in moments. And if their biochemistry allowed them to consume neurotoxins as refreshments, what other advantages might they possess? Admiral, Vox said finally, his voice steady despite his internal turmoil. I believe the Galactic Council must reassess humanity's classification. You are not merely deaf world dwellers. You are deaf world shapers. The tension in the room shifted subtly towards something resembling respect. Later, as the alien delegation prepared to depart, Vox approached Admiral Johnson privately. Your people drink this coffee to enhance alertness. Yes, she confirmed. Many of us can't function properly without it. And it causes no harm. Well, the Admiral smiled ruefully. I wouldn't say that. Skip it for a day, and you'll get one hell of a headache. Vox's translator struggled with the idiom, but he understood the implication. These humans were so adapted to toxins that their bodies now demanded them. As his shuttle departed Earth's orbit, Vox composed his report to the Galactic Council. How could he explain that the most feared substance in their ancient arsenals was consumed by humans for enjoyment? How could he convey that Earth's weakness, its harsh, toxic environment, had forged a species that viewed as refreshments what others considered weapons? The humans didn't just survive their death world. They conquered it so thoroughly they now carried pieces of it with them to the stars. They called it breakfast.